Peace, Queen. Peace. Oh, so good to speak to you again, right? Sending you love, right? So let's just get down to the basics. You've been waiting on this video. Most likely you've purchased an egg, or you already have your eggs, or one, you may have purchased tantra set video, tantra workout, poly guidance or whatnot, 101, got you. But this one is a Yoni egg basics, the 101 to Yoni eggs from what I've learned and experienced. So let's get started, right? What is a Yoni egg? Oh, by the way, I have notes because I can ramble on and this keep me straight. Yes. So we're gonna get into first what a Yoni egg is. Yoni, your yoni, your vagina, your pussy, your kitty cat, you know, whatever. Maybe you've given her a name, however you would, whatever you would like to call her, your precious. Now, so Yoni egg is an egg that's either made of crystal stone, you know, we talking about rose quartz or opal or whatnot, glass, just strictly glass, and they can also come in how a sex toy material, whichever one is best for you. We try to work with the ones that are non-porous for our yoni, our kitty health. Now why do we use the Yoni egg? Okay, we use the Yoni egg first that we can get the benefits from whatever crystal it is. Rose quartz being, you know, compassion and love for thyself, love for number one, ladies. And I think that's like one of the biggest things that when I work with sisters that we focus on, especially if you have full families and you have multiple people that you need to take care of. You got to work on taking care of you and filling you up first. So yes, it gives you the benefit of the stone, whatever stone that is, whichever one you purchased. And if you would like, we can go into that more detail of what the stones are made of, like their benefits, benefits we talking about here. Strengthen the yoni walls. So maybe you have just had a baby, you know, you might want to strengthen up them muscles as you go through the process. I mean, the yoni gonna snap back already, but maybe you want to feel even more secure, or you've had certain ailments that need you to snap back the yoni. Do a little yoni work. Kegels is what you call it, and we go into it a little deeper with breathing meditations along with the Kegel exercises. Kegels being pulsating the vagina and the PC muscles, the pubic coccygeal muscles. That is from the area between the anus and the vagina. But like I said, or like I'm saying now, we will go into an anatomy video after this. Or if you got the three yoni egg set or the 3 yoni video set, then you will already be getting that video coming up. But the Kegel exercises, tightening up the yoni, you know, you tightening up the anus, or working the anus, working the PC muscles all together. Now, why is it beneficial? The yoni is like any other muscle. You feel me? If you don't use it, you lose it. I guess that's what they say, right? But if you work on those muscles, you can go from having a baby to feeling more confident with your yoni, or you can go from having incontinence, you know, where you're leaking urine. Ooh, excuse me. And you want to tighten up those muscles, and working with the yoni egg can help you do that. But it's also not at all just with dealing with ailments, even though going into menopause or helping you with dryness or whatnot. It does that. The workouts that I put with these eggs does that. The capability of working with these eggs definitely does that. But it also gives you the capability to have better, stronger orgasms. Creates more pleasure for oneself. We just was talking about, yes, we was talking about that rose quartz, being the capability of being able to pour in yourself, taking care of yourself, self-care. Number one, it's important. Number one, when I'm talking to any woman. So yes, stronger orgasms for self, but also gives you the capability to be able to milk. Yes, they call it milking, ladies. Milking that phallus, the penis, your counterpart's sexual rod, however you want to call it, right? Yes. So helping with ailments, helping with just strengthening the yoni, helping with coming out of maybe surgery later, you know, when you have a little bit more, lot less pain, and then you're going through quote unquote rehabilitation, working with the yoni egg, as well as better sexual experience. So that's why yoni egg. That's what a yoni egg is. Okay. Like I said, I have notes. If I didn't say that, okay, I'm saying that again. I have notes to keep me together. That is what I'm saying to you. Now, let's get into yoni egg size. If you want the kid, then you got all three, right? And working with all three. This is a large yoni egg. This is what's considered a large yoni egg. And some of you may have gotten the kit, and your yoni egg doesn't look this big. Some large eggs are this big or maybe a little bit smaller, but this is a large yoni egg. And when you're working with a large yoni egg, ladies, do not feel like it's going to stretch you out more. We'll go into, after I show you all three, we're going to go into the reason why I suggest purchasing the kit, unless you've been working with yoni eggs already, you know. So that's the large. Then this is the medium, right? Medium yoni egg. These are rose quartz, by the way. So this is the medium yoni egg. Smaller, maybe we'll put them together, right? So you can see them both. Ooh. Okay, can we get that together? So this is the difference right here, and it's usually close. This being that close to the difference, if you can see it. I hope you can see it. Large, medium, right? Okay. Then we go into the small. Now we got small and medium in my hand, right? Ooh, let's show you. That's the difference. Small, medium. Okay. Now let's go into how to choose the sizes. How you choose the size of the yoni egg. I always suggest if it's your beginning, then you should start off with the large egg. Like I said, the large egg is not going to stretch you out. Now, the only reason I would say if you're a beginner and don't start with a large egg, if you're going through menopause or if you have yoni dryness, because it may be a little bit more uncomfortable. Shoot, it may be uncomfortable for you even, and not to say if you're going through menopause, because maybe you might not be going through menopause and having challenges, you know. But if you're going through menopause and you're having challenges, you know, then okay, then work with the medium egg. Or we're working on yoni dryness or how wet we can increase the wetness in the yoni. Then we're working with, let's try the medium egg, so it can be more comfortable for you. But the average yoni can take the large egg, yes, and it's not going to stretch you out. The reason why I say start off with the large egg is because you have more control. Now, if you've been working with yoni eggs for a while, mama, then don't listen to me. Get the medium or even get the small, because as we go from large, we are creating control. We are working out the yoni muscles. So shoot, you may not be able to keep a large egg in. But if you have worked your muscles, you get to the point where you can keep a large egg in all day. You feel me? Then you go to the medium egg. Then you continue to work the muscles. You continue to do the exercises and get to the point where you strengthen the muscles to be able to keep or control, not just keep the egg in. Maybe you can give what we call, quote unquote, through the tantra that I study, giving birth to the egg, or you can move it from reflexology point to reflexology point. You get what I'm saying? Then after that, after you've mastered the control over the medium egg, then you go to the small egg, because that's the advanced mastery, ladies. The advanced mastery. If you can control and keep in the small egg. Now, eggs, as we go into when I talk about drilled and undrilled, and dealing with the different stone benefits, an egg is depending on the stone and depending on where you are in your healing and in your wellness. The egg may stay in for however long it feels it needs to stay in. But if you can control it, the egg can be close to coming out and then you can suck it back in. Or you can take it from the middle and you can take it to the top. Or you can take it from the top, the back of the yoni, closer to the cervix, and take it back to the middle. Okay, that's what we talking advanced mastery. You feel what I'm saying? Or you can use the smaller egg and then you can add weights to it. And then you can work the exercises and you can still keep the small egg in with weights on it. That's what we call it yoni egg mastery. So this is a process, you know, and however much you want to get into your process, you can. It's your body, ladies, and this is about self-awareness. This is about self-care and self-love and learning what you can do with your body. You were given it. Why not experiment? So, yes. Okay, so that's working with egg size, right? Now, pat my nose, pat my nose. Okay, we're gonna go to cleaning your egg, right? Let's go into cleaning your egg. When you first get your egg, first use, it can be cleaned with sex toy cleanser. It'll do the same thing as if you were cleaning your sex toys. You follow the instructions. Most women that I have over the years, that when I was learning this, they would boil their eggs. You know, you put it in hot water, you boil it, and boiling it is going to do the trick. Cleaning it, however. And then another way is cleaning it with soap and water, soaking it in peroxide. Peroxide is that liquid that is very good at cleansing bodily fluids, you know, blood, whatever, you know, cleaning body fluids. So soaking it in peroxide, cleaning it with soap and water, rinsing, and then, you know, letting it air dry. So that is the first step. Please, please forgive me for those that are just now getting this video and they already have the egg and maybe not know exactly what to do to store. That's the cleansing. And then with that, you can cleanse the egg. You can cleanse the egg any of those three ways, whichever way you feel comfortable. Let's listen to yourself after each use. Now, if you have a drilled egg, realize that you're going to have to cleanse the inside of this and the inside of the hole. Even if you're using what you should use, and if you didn't have a string attached to your yoni egg when it was sent to you, I made sure that you had floss. Now you would use unwaxed floss. This is not the kind of floss that you get from your dentist or anything like that. That's not for what you use for your teeth. You want to use unwaxed floss because you don't want any residue, you know, inside the yoni or whatnot. So that was not even in my notes, but I felt that was necessary to explain, because the rope is most likely best used for when you're using weights. I would say the floss will hold weights, but the rope will probably be a little bit more sturdy. So, back to the cleaning. Get those little brushes and clean the inside of this. But boiling it after every use each time it's definitely going to loosen up anything that's in there. And being the fact that it's inside your yoni, we have normal secretions. A healthy yoni secretes, you know, juices constantly. You're always juicy. Even the ones that feel like they are working towards healing dryness, you still have vaginal secretions. And you want to cleanse this every time after each use. So you're not swapping from whatever you was doing at that time to a week later, and that's just not necessary. You always want to cleanse your egg. Now, also, if you drop your egg, we do not want to put any eggs in us that are cracked. No eggs, no cracked eggs. Every egg that you have, it should be smooth. It should be smooth. It should be no, like, I shouldn't be able to scrape anything across with my nails, nothing like that, because then that's how eggs become porous. And then you are putting secretions are getting stuck into any cracks and can become porous. And then you want to continue to put that inside your body. So if any eggs get cracked, please do not use, buy or replace. Okay? That one. So that was cleaning, right? Boom. Now let's get to insertion. So those with drilled eggs, it's going to be obvious how you insert. Or maybe I'm not going to say it's obvious. But you always insert with the large part of the egg inside first. You take it in first. So big part in first. Then the string comes out. It's like the tampon string outside of the body, right? Now, if you have an undrilled egg, you're not gonna have a string to give you any indication of how to insert the egg. But large end always goes inside the yoni first, and that's insertion. Now you can use. I've given, I think almost everybody that got a yoni egg from me also has a yoni elixir with it, right? It's my new, so it's a sample. Unless you bought a yoni elixir, you don't have a full bottle, but it was a sample that I put in everybody's. So we can talk about that with insertion. With insertion, you can use lube, okay? You don't have to use lube if it's okay for you, but if it's uncomfortable for you, you can use lube. And this is not, unless we're working with any kind of rubber, sex toy material. Do not use any kind of oil-based anything. You feel me? No oil-based anything. You want to use only liquid, water-based lubes. No oil-based lube. So if you got mostly nobody got any rubber products from me. But if you have, can't go work out, exercise, do not use my elixir with it, because it will break down the outside coating, and then you're not gonna be happy because it's gonna deteriorate. Yeah, oil and latex or rubber, that shit don't go together. That. So that's insertion, right? Yes. So okay, let's see. I think that we pretty much went over the 101 basics. Now, some of us have gotten kits. Like, this is the little extra, right? This is a wand. And usually most wands are this size. Fit in my hand, right? And some are a little smaller, some are a little bigger. Only ones that have purchased wands, full-size wands, full phallus size wands, they are bigger, like phallus size and bigger. But this is for reflexology points. This could be for G-spot working. Yes, lady on lady, your man on you, or shit, we still in masturbation May masturbation month. You can work it yourself. It's always good to know your own orgasm. You feel me? But you use this, and you can use this for wellness. Every muscle in our body has the capability of holding in pain and trauma. And depending on what wand you have, not only can you work either the large end or the small end and per the benefits, whatever the crystal is, you can work those reflexology points in your yoni. And if you, like I said, if you bought a yoni video kit, a set or whatever, then we go into the anatomy, we go into reflexology, we go into, even you get a whole little workout video with that. So boom, ladies, 101 yoni egg 101. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I am open to that. If you have any questions about any ailments that you may be going through, or, you know, share this video with your homegirl. You know, this is the whole point of this and the work that I'm doing is we need to reclaim our sensuality. We need to reclaim our sexuality, and we need to become more consciously aware of our body and be the healer of our own self. You feel me? So yes, I'm grateful that you are, I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to work with you. I'm grateful for I'm just grateful. So that's it, ladies. Thank you so much. And again, if you have any questions, I'm Veggieaphrodite, veggieaphrodite@gmail.com. You can find me on IG, Veggieaphrodite, and Facebook, if you know my real name. All right, peace and blessings. Love and love and love.